recent years, the stigma around mysterious objects in our sky have come into question. As of today, it's not just everyday people that are coming forward with their stories. High-up officials, and those who spend large amounts of time in the sky, such as pilots, have said that they've been seeing mysterious objects in the sky for years now, but were told not to come forward with their encounters, with some even saying that if they came forward their jobs would be on the line. A bit harsh when you consider that these crafts are allegedly things like birds, weather balloons and natural phenomena. It seems though that declassified documents show that although many of these sightings get explained, there's many that remain a mystery. At the moment there's a lot of talk around UFOs and Space Force. Insiders are saying that Donald Trump could reveal the truth about UFOs and what the government knows about them. Interestingly, it was also announced that when the president signed the $2.3 trillion relief and government funding bill back in December, it also started the ball rolling on something else. As of that date, US intelligence agencies have just 180 days to release everything they know about UFOs, a subject that has been thrown into the limelight in recent months. The director of the National Intelligence and Secretary is said to have been put on the spot, and will now have to reveal everything they know about these unidentified crafts. President Trump's former intelligence director John Radcliffe said that there's many unexplainable UFO sightings, and that many of these have remained a mystery. The bill says that officials must release what they know about unidentified aerial phenomena, and Radcliffe said the public have no idea about how many unidentified UFO sightings there are, saying that the public is kept in the dark about this kind of stuff. He said the following: "We always look for a plausible explanation. Weather can cause a disturbance, a visual disturbance, and sometimes we wonder if our adversaries have technologies that are a little further down the road, but there are instances we don't have an explanation for." End quote. He goes on to talk about all of the military pilots that have detailed their strange encounters, with others saying that these are the people that fly some of the most advanced jets, yet they are saying that unidentified crafts buzz them and are easily able to outmaneuver them. He continues with the following: "Frankly, they engage in actions that are difficult to explain, movements that are hard to replicate, that we don't have the technology for, travelling at speeds that exceed the sound barrier without making a sonic boom." End quote. Interestingly, this has been seen time and time again. These crafts are able to travel at extreme speeds without making any noise. In fact, this is one of the most common things that people report when they encounter a UFO, the fact that they make no noise. It's sometimes why people see them by accident, because they can't hear that they're nearby. Some officials have gone back on their words though, and instead of mocking the topic, they've said that these crafts could pose a security threat. And although on paper that's true because they're able to do things that our modern jets can't, as far as we know we don't have any reason to believe this, with some saying that there's never been an instance in which a UFO has tried to harm a human, and the majority of the time accidents happen is because we chase them. One of the most well-known cases is that of Thomas Mantell. Captain Thomas Mantell was an experienced pilot, boasting a flight history of 2,167 hours. Many of these hours had been served during World War II, where he fought for the Allies in the Battle of Normandy, and was rewarded with the Distinguished Flying Cross and Air Medal for his actions. In 1947 he returned to Louisville, and joined the new Kentucky Air National Guard as a flight leader. However, less than a year into the new job, Mantell's career ended in tragedy when he passed away while in pursuit of an unknown flying object. The object was seen by several of Mantell's colleagues. Base Commander Colonel Guy Hicks reported it was very white, and around 1/4 the size of the full moon, while observers at the Clinton Army Airfield described it as having the appearance of a flaming red cone, and having a speed greater than 500 miles per hour. It was also seen by the Kentucky State Police, who contacted Captain Mantell, requesting him to investigate the object. Alongside 2 colleagues, Mantell set off in pursuit of the large white object. When his colleagues informed him they were going to retreat and level their altitude to try and see the object more clearly, Mantell ignored them, pursuing the object in a steep climb and at a high altitude. Unfortunately, while at this altitude, Mantell blacked out from a lack of oxygen, and he and his plane crashed at a farm south of Franklin on the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. Mantell passed away on impact. His death was tragic, but also a monumental occasion in UFO history. Before this point, there had only been a few cases reporting unidentified flying objects, and most of these cases had been dismissed by the public as fads, or as the delusional sightings of insane men and women. However, Mantell was a highly respected pilot, and the fact he laid down his own life to determine what the object was resulted in an increased public concern about UFO phenomena. The official response from the Air Force line where Mantell worked was that the object was actually Venus. However, this theory has been debunked by others, who argued that on the date of Mantell's death, Venus was only 33 degrees above the horizon, and thus would not have been visible to Mantell. An official investigation was later opened, named Project Bluebird, that concluded that the object Mantell had been chasing was a skyhook balloon, and part of a top-secret project that neither Mantell nor his colleagues would have known about. These skyhook balloons were being used by the Navy to measure radiation levels in the upper atmosphere. The skyhook balloon finding has largely been accepted. However, there are still some skeptics. For example, eyewitness Glenn Mays insists that Mantell was the victim of an attack, as he swears he saw Mantell's plane explode in mid-air, as if the result of a bullet, while others reported seeing unidentified flying objects within the area. So what do you make of these claims that the public have been kept in the dark about UFOs? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.